The OnyxShow.
So the last time we met, some people were saying that it depends on where you meet the person before you know whether it's the right person to go for or not. We were even talking about the fact that if the person is met at a bar or at the club, there's a problem. Today, we want to discuss further to even know if he or she is really the one. So welcome to the OnyxShow. Today, we are shooting from Dome Church of Pentecost as we did last week. And we still have their youth with us to interact with us and ask questions if there is any. And we are very glad to have you with us to make a date with us today as well. I hope that you have some questions from the last episode that you want to even ask us. Please put that in our comment section and we'll be very ready to respond to them. I want to say thank you to Aqua Makeover Studios for my makeup and the makeup of other ladies you see on set. Before we dive right in, let's go for a quick break. We'll be right back.
The OnyxShow.
Hallelujah, eh? This one that you're playing gospel, there. Check like you received some bank alert.
Charlie, my heart is filled with joy this morning. So much joy.
I can see. Now that you're playing gospel and not the other kind.
So do you mean to say that I don't know how to sing gospel? I don't play gospel?
Oh, now from the way you were missing some of the lyrics, I'm guessing.
See, Mark, you tell me. Then I they sing like something. It just be now where they miss some this thing. Nobody say, shall I make no deceive about you? I they sing, Papa. Share.
You leave that to me to judge. But why? You don't carry your shadows go laundry.
Yeah. Laundry at this time. Charlie, you don't see the system now. Now everything is so expensive. Even these laundry services have increased their prices. Charlie, see, I don't have that money for today. Oh.
Boy, it be true. It be true. This one, it be God if I come through give will. See how washing powder then washing soap or come get value. Hey. But I hope you don't mind me sharing.
Not at all, not at all. Not at all.
Then I carry my things come.
You go carry your... Me say, I don't mind saying my baby. You go carry your clothes and come say.
You didn't let me finish.
How you are living?
I mean, I'm going to bring my clothes, then we wash together.
Oh, go come. I didn't have company up. And I know payo.
Hey, bro. Maybe you.
Me say, Yadanasia and Sado. Me say, and say, me da was you. And say,
Take that line again.
And say, me. Yeah.
I'm in the spirit.
Actually, I was good. It's God-given. Charlie, and even on Sunday, I'm the one leading the choir.
Wow. Yes. You told me you were going for some rehearsals.
I did go, and it was tight. Charlie, the choir is so good and very powerful. We when we started the rehearsal, I think we had to pray for about 30 minutes before we started the whole rehearsal.
Wow.
Charlie, very powerful. You should come by one day.
Yeah, because right now they've taken you to heaven. Oh.
I'm hungry in heaven.
But come to think of it, how far with the
lady? Yes, I knew you were going to ask about her. See, Chris, the chase is on hold now. I still feel that I have to find my roots firmly established in Christ. And the lady has been of great help to me in that regard. And I believe that if she's still mine, with time we will get along.
Hey, then, bro, you make serious.
I am very serious now than ever. And you know that. and man of God, how about you and your woman too? How is it going?
Oh, she did.
Are you sure?
But why that question?
I'm just asking.
Oh, tomorrow she go come here, sir. All right. She come. I go make she give it to you.
Great.
The OnyxShow.
Welcome back. So, as you know, I'll not be doing this alone. As always, I have my friends with me to discuss and also delve into the issues. Whatever it is that we are discussing here is from our own perspective and also from the scriptures as we have studied them. So, if you have any other perspective to them, kindly put them in our comment section, and then we'll be ever ready to read them and also respond to you if there's any divergent views. So, to call on set, some of them you met last week. Some you are going to meet in the first time on set today. So I'll call on Emmanuel Datson. As I told you, he's my friend. They call him Oso. Oso. Welcome. And also for Emmanuel, Eisi Menu. I'll call my own Mommy Diane Dion Darko. Not Darko. She'll come and correct me because she's now Mrs. And finally, Osofomami. Osofomami Shila Ufusuhima Kosa. You are welcome, my friends. You are all looking very smart and beautiful and fantabulous and what are the adjectives? All of them inside. Thank you so much for making time to be with us and for sharing time with Domi Church of Pentecost Youth Ministry. So last week we were discussing so many things, and even the drama that was showed a lot of things. So last week, Isaba had a call from mommy. She was disturbed. Things was not going too well. And she had to come and tell Jibodi that, you know what, someone has invited me to a date. And she had to make a whole big fuss about it. Now, this week, we see Chris and Paddy. They are washing outside, and some lady with some nice shape has come to pass. And now the one who is evangelizing the other is now saying that, Charlie, are you not seeing the fine lady pass? And so many things have happened. But I want us to discuss this thing. Like we were saying the last time, what are the features that we should look out for in someone that we are thinking is the one? No, usually we'll go the physicals, which I think also says something about. And today, I want us to hit it right on the head for a Christian. For me, I would say that God-fearing. But even that, how do you even know that the person is God-fearing? Because someone will say the person comes to church. Oh, he comes for prayer meetings. He does that. He does this. But how do you really know that the person is even God-fearing to start with? I would want to start with software easy. Then I'll come to my mommy.
Okay, thank you so much. How do you know if the person is God-fearing? Bible says that by their fruits ye shall know them. If you look at the deeds of the person, as for church, we come to church 2 hours, maximum 3 hours, and then we go home. And every relationship is built on friendship. You have to get closer to the person to know what the person, is like. How does the person think? What are the person's philosophies concerning marriage, concerning God, concerning purity, and all of that? What are the principles that undergirds that individual's, actions? By those things, you'll be able to tell whether this person is godly or not. A lot of people come to church, but the truth is that not all of them are Christians. Not all of them are. So they are just churchgoers. They just come to church, they follow us, they dance around. But listen to them, you realize that, nipa we no enya papa. So you will not get to know that at church alone when they are singing or praying or dancing or whatever. That is why there's a need to build friendship. With that one, you are able to know who the person really is. I spoke to a lady friend, and she was like, she had wanted to, marry this guy. And then when they got talking, she realized that, this guy is in church, a pastor's kid, Makan. But I didn't know. As for me, a woman cannot tell me what I am supposed to do. As for me, I always want fresh food. I don't want this one. And if you joke, I will just sack you. Hey! Like, wow. If you meet this guy in church praying or preaching or something, you think, my God, he's everything I've been looking for. But leave the church premise, get home, get talking, you realize that ebi wa na adwene no enye papa. So with that, you'll be able to tell what the person believes in. And then on the flip side, even after church and after, getting home and all of that, there are other things you may not even know whilst you are dating the person. It will take God to reveal them to you. So after you have left the church, the person is born again, is a Christian, works in church, you get, to befriend the person. There are certain things they may not show it out. You will not see it whilst you are even dating the person. But if you go a step further to ask God about certain things, for me, I believe that God is more than able to reveal certain things to us, and He will give us cues as to, whether the person is right or not. Yeah.
So are we saying that if we really want to know if the person is really the one, Mommy, even though it was also for that brought it, I'm asking you, must we always get certain signs from God?
Yes, I believe so. Yes. The signs, you have to get them because that will get you going and also know if indeed it is that person. And I want to chip in this. You see, choosing among the lot, you have to realize that you need to get that God kind of soothing peace within you. That one is very important. And please, the question again, you said...
I'm saying that must you always see the signs?
The signs, yes. The signs, you have to know them because you can't just choose anyhow. As Oso was saying, you can befriend the person, the two of you go along. Some people can really pretend. Some people can really, really pretend. So as the person becomes your friend, you have seen the person at church, all the things that the person is doing shows that, hey, we're being so na a pretense. So you have to be very careful and allow God to give you certain signs. You will know that this is the right person. One sign that God can give you is having peace within. When you are around that particular person, whether it's a she or he, you will get peace within from on high. And also another sign is through dreams and vision. I remember on campus, one lady shared a relationship situation that she wanted to know if that guy was indeed the right person for her. And she had dreams. And anytime the dream comes, it was like that brother was having sex with another lady. And she was like, wait, the dream way. About was so baku mienu miensa. AI is serious. So I told her that, Charlie, and no one this is how he is. And truly, he wanted to go further to confirm that indeed they are no. So one evening, she was there and a sister called her that Charlie Beshe, guy, you also be on Beshe, or friend no pet. And or calling chain or call and say, na ni roommates back also. A friend lady now, no friend says, come and see. And when they went, Charlie, they were half naked. And it's a confirmation about physically. So if we want to go beyond seeing signs, praying, and also allowing your heart to be led by people, having peace within, all these can help you know that indeed it is the right person or not.
Having peace within sounds like we all understand, but I don't understand.
Just
What do you mean by having peace within? Because someone may not understand that.
let me quickly add this. You see, a new vision. Not everybody will see a vision, a dream, a prophetic word. What we call what again? It is not everybody that will see that. But what Mommy is talking about is this sense of peace within you. When we talk about peace, wakuma atowiyem about the person. You may not necessarily see something strange about the person, but when you are with this individual, you realize that you are okay. The person might not have all the money, the person might not show something strange, but you realize that you are at peace within you.
Is that what they call vibe? Vibe. So this current youth needs. The word we use is vibe. We
There is vibe and there is peace. You can be in a relation, you can be friends with someone, you are vibing with the person, but not necessarily that you love the person, or every indication shows that this is the right person for you. As I speak now, I have male friends and other female friends. We can call and then we can talk, but there is nothing there. In fact, those people, if I had married any of them, it would have been a terrible one for me, because we've gone far with friendship and I know who they are. So they should be there, even though we can vibe. So it's not about the vibing, but there is a certain peace that you have within your heart, in your mind, at any point in time when the person is going out, or say, I'm going to meet a friend, or I'm going for a party or whatever. There is this peace that this person is okay. Wherever the person is, he is fine. He will come back home safe. There is nothing wrong. You sit around with the person and you are not afraid, thinking, Ochina obeja me anas obeye bibia manaya me, that kind of thing. That is what we mean by that peace. But a new bia nebenya sign, vision, dream, or whatever. But they are biblical principles that you can see. The person loves God. The person cherishes purity. And yes, that kind of thing. The person has certain things that guides them. Oba fore, oma, odonipa, obunawofo, obuma, obumerima, that kind of those things. They are cues that tells you that, oh, this person is okay. But talk to God about it. God can give you a certain sign. It may not be so supernatural, but something. And I think you'll be okay. I don't know, for the sake of time. Let me share this one. Just one.
Okay.
A friend told me that she had wanted to marry, and her prayer was that she is praying for a guy who would maybe on her birthday or something. No, it was not a friend. Dinah Hamilton. She shared the story that she had wanted someone to buy her, I think GTP or Hollandaise or something like that. That should be a sign. And at the time, she had a lot of people around, very promising people. There was a medical doctor, there was a lawyer, a whole lot of people. But everybody came with gifts, different gifts. But there was this particular guy he wasn't even really looking at, even though he was part of the option. This guy, of everything in the world he could have gotten, went to buy this particular Hollandaise or whatever you call it, and then brought it, including other signs. And that gave her that peace that, Charlie, this is the guy. So, a dorsal, but God can guide you.
Okay. My question is...
That's why I enjoyed this Joby Chem song. Say, baby, how are you now? Be say rati. Baby, Richard, what you now? Be say rati.
My question is on that one.
God
would be say rati, na say answer neba, sign neba, or the nipa neba. Nipa no, I say one kasa we ni sheda anjinwa. And no sway.
Bible says that all good gifts are from God. All good gifts. God doesn't give any bad gift. And so if you have asked God, and that is what has come, and you are saying something that you are confused about, go back to the same God who gave you, and he will tell you why. If you read a book about Prophet Hosea, the relationship between him and Gomer, Bible said that the prophet married a prostitute. He goes to God, he cries, God, or amongst all women, why did you give me Gomer? And God said, Gomer is a representation of the world. So if you prayed for, and every indication is showing that this is a person, but there is something you are still confused about, God, the originator of marriage, go back to him. He will tell you his reason, and you'll be convinced. That peace that we are talking about, you will be convinced, and you will move on, and you will never regret this decision.
So I'm tempted to ask this question. If you're a guy, you've gone after a particular lady for a while. Now, girl now on train my does it mean say sign nature say she's not the one?
Thank you. I will start from where he ended, and then I'll jump at this one. You see, let me give a personal example. At the time I'd wanted to go into a relationship, there were 3 ladies around. And I had my own specifications. In fact, one of the ladies came around. All of you know her. You know her. I won't mention the name because of the screens. But she came around one time and she was like, I want to know what is your mind. I mean, what do you want? What? Like, and you say, oh, sit down. Yeah, what do you want to say? Are we, what is the next level for us? And there was another lady who was also in a different church, but very serious. So I was considering, in fact, those two were the first two people before Abigail I married. Abigail was the third option, until that, vision came through. I wasn't too sure who it was. So there are times that you can have your first option. You can have your own criteria, and then 2 or 3 people might even fit in very well. And then the one God will show to you might not necessarily be the one you want. But like also said, every good and perfect gift is from above. Nyankopon omaye bibi boni. If on fake, so osi ye way na a way. The next question is that if you're a guy, you are proposing to a lady and she's not minding you for a long time, does that mean that she's not the one? It is not always the case. Sometimes it is an indication that peobe bitna. Other times it is an indication that you have to work hard. Prove beyond reasonable doubt that you are the one. In fact, let me say this. Abigail, Abigail, when I saw what I saw, I didn't tell her until we got married and I told her what I saw. When I proposed to her, she was like, no. Hey. I was like, hey, this one is there. You, that, what did I say? She said, no. Why? If I look at you, if you have a sofa, if you have a this. She was like, no, I don't like people like you. And I said, okay. She went and then she came back. After several attempts, there are times that the lady is not too sure about you. Give them room to, do all their examination about you. And once they agree that it is you they want, that is it. But when you force your way through, or say dabia, tobo, if you can pursue more, pursue more. But if you think that, Charlie, the penna ompewa, you will know. Obampewa, it is easy for you to know. As no the otite no ho as or twen no ho pese obeba but
So you had to get.
What's saying?
Or play you had to get.
Ebi wo he wo hosa. One friend after a while, no baby say, after this you have not called. You will not even check on me. You will know that kakra wo ho. But you will be a no. I did not take up. Pair no pe. If you've not heard anything, just allow the person to be. But be patient with our ladies. I think that they also know what they want. If you are the one pursuing,
so we'll go for a break, then I'll come to Bobby Shida. And my question, even before we go for the break, is beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. And now when we are talking about these things, we want to leave that part out, but I think it's a very, very important and crucial part of this whole getting the one and all of that. So let's go for a quick break. We'll be right back.
The Onyx Show.